Okay, hello and welcome, Bridge Fundamentals. I'm going to play a couple of hands of Bridge Online, comment about what I'm doing, and strictly at the fundamental level. So, if you're just trying to get a better understanding of what's going on around the table, or just trying to learn Bridge a little better, watching a couple of hands here might be helpful for you. If you're at this level, this book was very helpful. Definitely helpful for me at that level. Written by Eddie Cantor, by the way, who recently passed away. I will be using the American Contract ICBL Standard Yellow Card Bidding System, often known as SAYC, S-A-Y-C. My very quick bridge lesson, points ranges. Right? Listen to what your partner's bidding is telling you about their points ranges. Listen, make sure your bidding communicates your point ranges, add the points together just for shape. Find game if you can, otherwise get in there and compete. So let's see what we have here. Up to you. So this is a one no trump 16-17, a very unusual thing to have here. Let's try a different table. All right, Canadian player typically are going to play North American stuff. We have a two-spade preemptive open, so that's showing 5 to 11, and here this is 6 to 10, give or take, points. And I've got, what have I got, 12 here. Pretty good diamonds, but look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 losers, so we're going to pass. Right, and let partner play this in two spades. We don't know how weak that is. So there you go. 9 high card points and 6 spades. By the way, a 2-spade preempt should be promising 6 or more cards in that suit. Typically tip 2 honors, stoppers in other suits. So yeah, very well done so far. So lost 2 tricks, but made the hearts tricks. Made the heart, the king of hearts. And now partner's drawing trump. And that's 7 trump down with a void in the north. 10, 11, 12. One more trump in the south. All right. Partner's going to leave that go for the moment. And needs a transportation over to these diamonds, right? So now we should be able to take the last remaining spade in the south, and the rest of the diamonds are good, not to mention the trump. So contract making. And that's a 2-spade preemptive bid. Now, right now, they have 2 imps. We'll see how, when a couple more boards come in, how if that score changes. 7 high card points and a pass to me. Nothing special here. I'm going to go ahead and pass as well then. Right, so it's a minimum responding hand, but it is not a minimum opening hand. 1 heart by south, 2 diamond response by north. That's a pretty strong response, even though north passed the first time. Should be indicating up into this 10, 11, 12 point range up here, right? This is minimum responding. This is a little more than minimum responding. And back to hearts, 3 hearts invite. So showing 3 heart support. South is saying, nope. I have a pretty weak hand. I do not want to go to game. So even though they're likely 22, 23 points total, so let's double check what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so this is 11 with the doubleton. All right, club there, but that's a good, strong hand to be bidding 2 diamonds and then going back to 3 hearts. And in fact, I might argue, no, I wouldn't. So never mind. What just happened there? Okay, and there's a heart. Here comes a club. Now we want to indicate as well as we can that we like that. Clubs, in other words, a preference for a follow-up club. We've got 4. Can we take this last spade? No, we cannot. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Don't know what to tell you. Hopefully West is not void in diamonds, otherwise I'm in trouble. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. All right, bunch of hearts played, and here comes a diamond, and yeah, partner was not void, nor did partner have the ace. I think at this point, the rest of the tricks are South, unless South doesn't have another diamond entry, which South does. Okay, so let's refresh that. Still on 2 here, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Don't know why we didn't do better on that. Other people might have got a little more aggressive there. Let's see. 5, 6, 7 high card points. We do have side suit control-ish, and we do have 2 honors and 6 hearts. We are going to do a 2 heart preemptive bid, similar to this 2 spade bid, preemptive bid. Yeah, looks like I'm just trying to see why that didn't do so well, but we won't worry about that for now. And partner goes right to 4 spades. Well, that's an interesting bid. So there's no convention for that. I might have exceeded, so that's 6 spades, but you're really very lucky I have 3 of them. If I bid 2 and you've got the ace of hearts, I might have expected to see a 3 no trump contract. Diamonds are a bit weak, so it's a bit risky there. So partners may be thinking, let's just go for it and see what happens. You know, sometimes bridges is fun, right? Yeah, who knows? No particular beginner lesson for that particular bid right there, that particular set of bidding. So sometimes that happens, right? Can I tell you? All right, I think this is going to work out. I think that was a really risky kind of thing, a really risky kind of bid to make. I don't know. Let's see when how many other tables end up bidding 4 spades, and let's see how they got there. We'll do a little post-mortem, discussion on this hand. By the way, I just want to mention that discussing hands before, during, or any time when cards are being played is a really bad thing to do. You might have something to say, don't say it. All right, well, with 4 spades plus 1, and we got ourselves some good imps for that. And yeah, there's a 3 no trump, so that worked out well. 2 hearts, 3 no trump. That's a little more what I might have expected. We did pretty good there. You know, South had, or West, excuse me, partner did have that diamond stopped. And yeah, it could have maybe been defeated too. I don't know. Let's have a look. Double dummy? No, it says it makes all day. Not only makes all day, but it makes very, very well all day. So, so let's go back to here. What are we going on? So partner has done another 2 spade preempt. And I'm sitting on, I don't know, 11, 12, 13 points. 6 hearts. Ooh, we're going to do 3 spades. We're going to invite. So we've got a really strong hand. If partner is up in the 10, 11 point range, go for it. And partner feels that their 2 is really pretty weak. What are we looking at here? 5 and 5 is 10 with 2 doubletons. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I see a lot of issues, but I see a lot of chances to make that 4 spades too. So let's just see how this plays out. I like the diamonds-ish. There's finesse that king. All right. Partner's leading the 9. 9 is high. Partner's thinking go with the queen or no. Yeah, so. Okay. That 8 came out, which is lucky. Seems to indicate more spades in north. Right? Because that's a pretty high card. If you're throwing your lowest card and it turns out to be an 8, it's kind of like, yeah, well, what's that about? King is good. King of clubs is good. I'm wondering whether or not to try this diamond finesse now and get back over to the 2 dummy and come back around with the heart, or take the king of hearts. Yeah, so again, there was a singleton spade over here, which means there were 4 spades, now 3 over here with the jack and the ace, and 1 more spade after that. So definitely got lucky about not accepting that 4 spade bid. Now we've got trouble. No we don't. Oh, we got lucky there. So we take that last spade with the king. Yeah, and the ace is good. And we got lucky the king was finessable. Tried to psych us out with that, but it did not work. All right. And we'll see other tables went to 4 spades. All right. There's that invite again, sort of-ish. And let's go back to my table. 10, 14 high card points. 1 club. We have no 5 card major. So we're in the minimum opening points range. And CC, though it doesn't maybe not show it on this card because these are conventions, requires 5 cards to open a major. So 1 spade, so we've got a match, at least 4 up there. I had, what did I say, 14, 15, 16. So at 16, I am up here in the higher now that I've reevaluated my hand. I've adjusted for shape. So we are going to invite partner to game. So what am I asking now? I'm asking partner, do you have the high end of a minimum response or more? All right, so we need at least 9 or 10. And we know partner has at least a minimum response. So do you have at least not in the upper end of what you've shown so far? So partner does agree to go to game. And partner showing 9, 10 total points there. All right. So, yeah. Those spades are a little anemic. We have set up the hearts now. All right. So we can throw some club losers on those hearts. And the jack has come out, which means probably all Souths only had 2 hearts. So that would be 9, 10. So 11, 12, 13. Really? Yeah. Okay. So North has 3 more hearts. Okay. What did I miss there? All right, so here comes, we're not going to get a heart here, right? We're predicting that South is out of hearts. Yes, and we get a diamond discard, we should be able to count 3 more hearts over here. We're going to throw a club loser away. All right. Now we're going to play some diamonds. This is a tough hand. This is a tough hand. Okay, it's good. Set up the clubs there. Set up more clubs. See, I was not paying attention to what is out there in spades. Is there one more spade out there? Probably, right? That's probably what happened. 2 rounds of 4 spades while I was blabbing away. Okay. So we got one more spade loser. Oh, we're doing really well here. And then the rest of the tricks are ours, right? No problem. No problem. And there's that one more spade. Loser, 4 hearts, 4 spades bid and made. That was a perfect example of what's going on around the table. Where are we? 16 minutes in. Let's play a little more. This partner is really showing 6, 7, 8-ish high card points. When I say 8-ish, I'm looking at that doubleton queen. Doubleton queen, obviously that queen can fall to the ace king very quickly. So it's hard to count it as 2 high card points when it's in a doubleton. But let's start with that. See where it goes from there. And we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands here. I might want to look at this a little bit and see why partner did not accept the invite. Apparently quite wisely so. Right? Doesn't look like anybody made 4 spades. Several people tried. It might have been just one of those gut things. 1 clubs, 1 diamonds. We have 4 spades, and we have a minimum opening point range. So we do have 6 to 10 high card points. We can respond. And 1 club, asking for whatever. So now this is very unusual to pass at this point. Partners really saying, you know, I'm not even going to bother. I'm really weak. I'm not even going to 2 spades. I don't want you to keep bidding. Let's just play in 1 spade. And yeah, okay. We've gotten the diamond stop. 6, 7, 8, right? Let's compete. We are vulnerable. So, and partner opened 4th chair, right? 4th chair sometimes opens very weak just to get in there, you know, and try to make some points. Right? So partners let me have it. Everybody's letting me have it at 2 spades here. So usually if partner opens 1 club, even if there's an intermediate bid, whatever, right hand opponent that doesn't overcall. I bid a spade. Partner, even if I bid something, partner's pretty well duty bound to respond. Okay, well, I can see why partner didn't want to push spades. And there we go. Very bad on mine. I took that right away, whereas I could have brought out set up the king. So, yeah, that did not make a lot of sense right there. Oh, my God, no clubs over here. Okay. So that's 2 spades down. We're going to throw club away. Set up the king. Expect another club. Yeah, to be trumped. 3 spades down. Let's get rid of this one. Take that. Now we're on this side. Let's see if we can finesse the king of hearts. Probably not. Here comes another club. Rough, yes, the queen, 4 spades down. 5 spades down. Alrighty, 6, 7, 8 spades down. 9 spades down. 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess the rest are ours. Yep, just to prove it. And down 1, well, okay. So it happens. I'm thinking they should have had the contract here, and we're going to get some good points ultimately because they only got 100 when they probably would have got more. 9, 10, 13, 14, and look at those spades. 14 high card points. There's a lot of aces. There's a lot of good looks to this hand. It's only 14 high card points, right? So it's only minimum opening hand, right? So don't get carried away with all that color. And that was a very interesting result. So partners saying they don't have at least 6 to 10. Well, let's see what happens. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. And well, yeah, no, well, partner's got 5, which is not a minimum opening hand. Technically, doesn't want to go to no trump. Don't blame partner here for passing that hand. Looks like we're in pretty good shape. So we can take some spades, try to set up those clubs, and throw a couple of diamond losers away on the clubs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was it. Right? Is there one more spade out there? I think so. Yeah, there it is. Alrighty. Now let's work on those clubs. There's 1 high club and 2 high clubs. I'm gonna go over here in case they start playing games. There's the 2, so the 9 is good. And we're gonna take that. And we're gonna go over here. I don't think the 8 came out, did it? The 8 of clubs. Yeah, it came out now. And that's all she wrote. And two more tricks. So yeah, so they all right, thanks, gotta go. All right, thanks, gotta go. I'm gonna quit that for now. And we're going to back out of that. So we'll see how that passes out. So we've got a lot of people. We have somebody that ended up actually in 4 spades. And somebody just bid those 4 spades. So definitely not in the advanced level. I could see why they do it. Right? They've got 6 spades. The ace, king, queen. Ace. And it looks in a singleton. Really, you're saying you've only got 1, 2, 3 losers. You've got, and you're going to be able to deal with the diamonds. And really, you were able to deal with the diamonds because of partners' clubs. And so that was pretty lucky. So people just running around bidding up this nonsense, right? And then everybody else went and passed 1 spade. And now here we're getting a little more. Here we got a double and a chance for another spade. Here we ended up There we got a little more bidding going on here. Let's go back. So instead of 5, they're only getting 2 imps. So I'm just looking at the imps. So what I'm trying to say here, and what we can do is kind of look a little closer. Whoopsie. Let's look a little closer. All right, close enough. Anyway, what I'm trying to say on this last hand is, I opened 1 spade. Partner says, well, I don't have that 6 to 10 minimum responding range. I'm not going to say anything. Not only that, but I've only got 2. So the only real response here would have been 1 no trump with 5 high card points. Yeah, it's not a comfortable no trump hand with two doubletons here. So I really can't blame partner. If you're at the beginner, you're at the fundamental level. Sometimes we can, experts will discuss how, you could have thought your way to 4 spades. And in fact, it might have been a good hand in a tournament to see, what happened and, how the various experts handled this sort of situation. But let's keep it fundamental here. Okay. My table, the previous hand. All right, I went down on 2 spades. Yeah, and remember, partner passed that first spade. So pass, partner bid 1 club with only 11 points and really clubs in a void. 11 points in a void. This is a very weak sort of 4th chair opening hand. So partner saying, look, I know I don't officially have enough points to open, but I've got some good cards here. I've got some playability. Let's go ahead and play that. I responded not knowing all that, right? With 1 spade, and partner's got 4 spades, and still again a very, very weak hand. So partner's really, by passing, just telling me, it's a very, very weak hand. It's not something you're going to find in bridge lessons, this kind of thinking, but it happens. I went ahead to compete with North, even though I had a pretty weak hand. I did have some diamond control, and so why not? And we went down. Our spades were pretty miserable, but by going down only 1, we still took away what other tables might have done better. So 2 diamonds, looks like 2 diamonds would have made. They would have got 110, 130, right? 140, 170 in diamonds, right? So them definitely, they all got, everybody that was allowed to play diamonds did better than us competing, taking the contract for 2 spades. Right, and they only got 100. So even though we went down, they got less than if we let them have that contract. Call it a sacrifice bid if you want. I wouldn't be quite that generous with this bidding. I wouldn't be that generous at all with this bidding, but yeah. But yeah. So and then in a couple of times the North-South team just kind of got into some bad bids and lost points. So we did okay with that hand. We did outstanding with this hand. And I think I talked about this before. This is where I was saying, wow, this is a great example, of how to calculate at a fundamental level and come to game. And even when a lot of other people did not make game or ended up in bad contracts even. So definitely East-West playing spades looked like the contract to be in. And where was I? My table, right? East, I'm opening 1 club. Yeah, 10, 14. Partner's bidding 1 spade. It's got a 4-card major, right? Now that we have a spade agreement, Right? I've got 4 spades. I know partner has at least 4 spades, or they would not have bid them. We have 8 spades, so we've got a spade agreement. I can reevaluate my hand. Right? I can adjust for shape. Right? So what do I know? I know partner's got at least a minimum opening hand, 6 to 10 or more. So really 6 plus. In fact, I know partner, I could limit it at 11 since partner passed in the first place. So 6 to 11, right? In spades. And I've now, what did I say? I've got 10, 14 plus. I can put 2 points on total point, 2 points for shape. So a singleton can be 2 points. You'll find that in the Bridge for Dummies book. And I'm sure you know that anyway, right? Or you wouldn't be watching this stuff. So now I'm up from 14 to 16. So now I'm above the minimum opening hand, and I can go ahead and do an invite to game. When I'm inviting, what am I asking partner? How am I asking partner to respond? Stick their finger in the air, shrug their shoulders, make a wild guess? No. I'm saying, are you at the upper end of your stated range, right? You've stated that at least you have a minimum responding hand, so you've stated that your range is 6 to 10. Right? I know it's 6 to 11. I don't think it's 11. Otherwise, well, I don't know if it's 11 or not. I know it could be 11, could be even more, really 12, 13 in spades, but we won't get into that, right? And in fact, we can do that, but we won't. Right now, first off, so I'm at 16. I'm asking you, are you in the upper end? The upper end? Are you at the 9 or 10 level of your minimum responding hand? So easy enough. Now, partner looks at their hand. So, well, am I at the 9 or 10 level? Well, partner's not only at 9, but with a doubleton, you can say you're at 10. Right? Because you're in spades. We've agreed on spades already. You know, you bid 1 spade, I bid 3. Well, okay, we're playing spades. So now the only question is, partner, I'm telling you I've got 16 or more points. Do you want to play game? Right? It's that simple, isn't it? Right? Well, 16, partner's got 10 in spades. Right? Do we have what we need? 16 and 10 is 26. We've got what we need for game, and we make it. Is it lucky that we make it? Nope. Double Dummy says, with perfect knowledge, you should make it. That doesn't mean that you're going to make it, because Double Dummy gets to see all 4 hands. But at least it's makeable, put it that way. And it was not an easy hand to play. Here we go. Now, here we have 3, and I did an invite again. All right, so partner opened with 2 spades. So 5, 10 total points, 10 high card points. Right? Clubs are fairly well stopped. A couple of doubletons there, and 2 nice honors. Right? In spades, so it's a great 2-spade bid. Now what am I saying? Well, if you've bid 2, I know you've got 6. I've got 2. That means we have 8. So we do have 8 spades. We do have enough to play spades properly. All right, and then on top of that, what have I got? 11, right, and maybe 12, 13. Right? We're not going to count the doubleton because it's a doubleton queen. So what do? Count the queen for 2 or the doubleton for 1? Yeah, let's just count the queen for 2 and not count that distribution. So 13. Is that enough to get game? Yeah, not really-ish. I mean, what am I saying here? I'm saying, I just like the look at this hand. Do you want to go? Partner says, well, I've got no ace at all, and I've got 2 doubletons, and that jack is part of a doubleton. So really, this is kind of a 9, 10-ish point hand. Yeah, it's not that good of a hand to play game. Partner, I can see why partner did not accept the invitation to game, and wisely so. Bit more than advanced, but something to think about, right? Now here we ended up, partner just went off and bid 4 spades over my 2 heart preempt. Lucky there, worked out very well for us. Here we just defended against 3 hearts. They got themselves 2 imps for that. Nicely done. All right. And this was our first hand. Partner opened 2 spades. So we've got 9. We've got a singleton, a doubleton, and a queen. 4. And that's a nice preemptive, right? Ace, king, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, that's nice. Why did I not invite on this hand? Huh? 6, 10, that's 11, 12. Might have done so. Might have done so. In fact, all right, we've got ourselves a couple people making 4 here, right? A couple people making 3, too, which is amongst us. Probably because I had just started the stream and it's like, I'm not going to go straight off and start doing an invite. And what does Double Dummy says? Double Dummy says if they lead, this is going to be very hard for you to see, and I don't think I can make it any bigger. So it says if they lead a club, then 2 spades is all we're making. They lead a diamond, we might make 2 spades plus 2. Otherwise, we might make 2 spades plus 1. So, yeah, I think a lot of people just got lucky. Right? I mean, that's a very strong hand. I can see going to 4 spades on that. But you're really putting it to partner, aren't you? You know, you're really asking partner. Are they going to be able to make it 2 spades, 3 spades, double 4 clubs, 4 spades? Yeah, interesting bidding sequence. So a little here, 2 spades, 3 spades. So there's an invite, very similar to that very last hand I was talking about, where I invited 2 spades, and it was declined. In this case, it was declined as well. Again, they made plus 2, but again, Double Dummy says it's just luck if you do. So here again, 2 spades, 3 spades, invite. So 2 spades, 3 spades, invite. You see that a lot. And you see where that invite was accepted now, or even going right to 4 spades. Here the invite was accepted. Here something's going on. And the invite was accepted, and it went down. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, bit weak for invites. A lot of times, if your partner's bidding pre-empty bid, you know, if you have a really strong hand, you should have 17, 18, 19 points before you start pushing partner, you know, past a preemptive bid. If your hand's not that strong, pretty much just let them play the preemptive they bid. So here's a good example of not pushing the preemptive bid, rightly so. Here's a good example of pushing the preemptive bid that was shouldn't have been done, and we got lucky that partner was smart enough to decline it. Well, that's it for today. That I think I've been talking for 40 minutes here, way too long, but hopefully, you know, you found it entertaining anyway or helpful. It's all for me today. Take care. Bye bye now.